Hello. I'm Rinon Hoja. I come from Kosovo, Pristina, representing Cactus Education as a VIT school, VIT higher education institution of level 5. And our role in the Virtual Innovation Consortium project this time is in the other side of the medal, namely humanity sciences. My background is an engineer, but my heart rests in humanity sciences. And that's why I'm very happy and blessed and also grateful to be part of this great consortium and with great amount of people and institutions, each complementing the other with their own expertise. So the theme which I'm going to present, obviously, is remaining human in the digital age. We are all exposed nowadays to an immense digital transformation that we are living based day to day, and it is changing rapidly, not just by the day, but by the hour, let alone weeks and months. And one key point that remains challenged is how to be a human being. So, the first challenge that comes is in human ontology. Ontology is the science which deals with the human being. Namely, it addresses the basic question, fundamental questions of being, like who am I, why I'm here, and because of this XR, VR, and immersive technologies, obviously comes the next question, what is reality? Okay? Because when we play with the digital, we immerse ourselves in those environments, and we kind of lose the touch for a bit, at least for a moment while we train with a real reality. So I wish to begin with the question, what is reality? Is it something fluid that we perceive by our senses, like hearing, eyesight, mind, and which gets further colored by our emotions? Or is it something deeper, something that rests unchanged, solemnly within ourselves, independent from the domains of context and time? I'd argue the first is the second one, the unchanged part of us, the originality of human being. Now, why I'm saying this right now? Because we obviously live kind of crossroad where digital impact is being felt in all areas of life, and especially human being. So begin with who am I? Our role in this great project will be teaching and guiding the students, beneficiary students, to find their own selves, at least to consider finding their own selves, original, complete, and independent from what the outer senses provide. In this way, we can navigate reality in not just solemn way, but in balanced way and unique and creative way. Now, the second challenge is a challenge to human epistemology. Epistemology, on the other hand, is the science of human knowledge. What do I know? How did I get to know what I know? And how do I know what I know? These are the three basic questions of it. And what is knowledge in general? And what is the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Knowledge is the sum total information that we get during our education, which we receive by our senses. Whereas the wisdom is something deeper. It's something that stems and flows from our inner reality. That unchanged part of us which feeds us when we are in the moments of silence, uninterrupted by the noise of outside world. Yes, it's true, we live in very dynamic lives, but it's also true that we can work together through this great project, VIC, to enable our beneficiary students and also colleagues interested to step by step find their own selves in such a way that one feels complete, independent, free, creative, and unique at the same time. And this enables the use, the great use of those great immersive technologies of the digital aspect, which are also going to be taught through the master course and advanced course as well. So the difference between essential and formal education is that essential education deals with the human being, with getting to know their own self first. So to prevent getting cluttered by the over-input of the senses. While the formal education is what we go through during the cycles of formal education that as we know of as education. Now, another challenge is the AI entering the scene. AI has transformed all contexts of life. That's a fact. It's like the time before electricity and after electricity. It's very much the same thing here. However, AI, in my view, can replicate the fume, but not the engine. Can replicate the results, but not the originality. Can replicate the pattern, but not the source of creativity. And the thing is, and the question that naturally comes to ask is, what happens if becoming human doesn't advance instead with technology? So this question has been going on in previous civilizations as well, which they unfortunately failed, because the technology surpassed being human for many more times. As we came back to ground zero, and here we are given the chance again to reconsider this very same question. And the basic question nowadays, because of immersive digital transformation, is how can we get as human as possible our original selves independent of digitality so that we can use the technology without getting used by it. This is what using wisdom consists in containing knowledge. So AI, say we want to create a piece of art. Nowadays we have it in the tip of our fingers, right? One prompt and we have it, voila. However, AI will create things for you, but you will miss the experience of creating. And this is where every unique individual shall draw the line somewhere. Up to when can I use AI without compromising myself and my originality? Okay. So the role of the big project, our role here, is to assist the beneficiary students to find their own self and to use freely and in uninterrupted way the digital technology, XR, and immersive realities. By these remarks, I say Thank you very much and muito obrigado. See you.